Hi, I'm Phil Anderson, and I'm running for United States Senate to represent Wisconsin. I have a question for you. Who did you vote for United States Senate in 2010? Did you vote for Russ Feingold or Ron Johnson? If you voted for Ron Johnson, how has that worked out for you? Did you think he was going to go to Washington and be a leader for conservatism? Did you think he was going to be a voice for reduced government, for lower spending? And how has that worked out? It really hasn't, has it? He voted yes for the omnibus bill that added $500 billion of debt to our national debt. Among other things, he hasn't really been a leader. He's been more of a garden variety George Bush style Republican. But maybe you voted for Russ Feingold, thinking that he would continue this fictional, well, you probably didn't think it was fictional, but a fictional tradition of progressivism and standing up for the little guy. And then you found out that he helped Barack Obama get reelected in 2012 by co-chairing his reelection campaign. At the same time, he must have known that the drone striking was going on, and the guy he was working for, the commander-in-chief, was killing innocents abroad with drones, not even allowing them the chance to see whether they were a combatant or not, or give them a chance to surrender. So this is what you've got. If you choose a Republican or a Democrat in any election, not just the United States Senate, but for the presidency or any of the other races going on in Wisconsin or across the country, what you're going to get is the same old thing. Republicans growing government, Democrats growing government, both of them bombing people overseas, both of them sending your loved ones overseas to fight, both of them increasing spending and decreasing your privacy, all the things that have been going on in America for the last 40, 50, 60 years, you'll just see more of the same. So I encourage you to take a hard look at what your candidates said they would do, what their supposed tradition was, and what's actually happened in Washington for the last 6 years, and for the previous 18 in the case of Russ Feingold. What you'll see is there's no daylight between these candidates. There's no daylight between the Democrat and Republican parties. They do the same thing. It's just Team Red, Team Blue doing the same thing to you. And that is take advantage of your liberties, spend your money, kill people overseas, and not be responsive to what you actually want. So pay attention. Look at all the candidates very closely. I hope you'll also include me in that examination, because you will see that I am not bound by party loyalty. Although I am a libertarian, I'm not bound to them. I'm not bound to campaign donors. I'm not bound to the military-industrial complex. And what I will do, because it's consistent with my philosophy and my history and my record, is I will stand up for you in Washington, for your rights, the things that make you peaceful, prosperous, and guard your privacy. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.